Hi everyone, it's reading time again. So, like last time, we are in the kitchen again, but it's nighttime again. So, I thought we'd do another nighttime story. And this time it's going to be Good Night Chicago. Now, this is fun because it's somewhere close to us, right? And it's one of Daenerys' books too. We just put her to bed a little bit ago. I saw this on the shelf. She's not really liking reading right before bed. She just really likes to go to bed right away. But one day I'm going to read this to her just like I'm going to read it to you today. So let's get started. So it's by Adam Gamble and Joe Reno. Let's get started. Good morning, Lake Michigan. Good morning, Chicago Harbor Lighthouse. Are you ready for a wonderful day? There's the lake, people sailing, and there's the lighthouse, right? Chicago Harbor Lighthouse. Greetings, Navy Pier and Ferris Wheel. Greetings, Chicago River and Bridges. So here's the Ferris Wheel at Navy Pier. Some of you may have seen it. Some of you may have even ridden on it. Believe it or not, I've lived here almost all my life. I still have never been on that Ferris wheel, but it does look really cool. And here's the river and all the cool bridges. Yeah. Hello, great Chicago buildings reaching up into the sky. See, they're up on a balloon up above the entire city. Now we're seeing a cool view. This is from the north part of the city. We're from over the lake. And we're seeing the Hancock building right here. Sears Tower and so on is probably back here. Or sorry, Willis Tower to some people. But yeah, that's the view we're looking at. So we're looking down towards the city. And probably the park is down over this way. Hello, kids and kites in Lincoln Park. Hello, fantastic fountains. So here's Lincoln Park. If you haven't been there, there's a zoo there. I really like that zoo. You get really close to the animals. But there's a big open area where you can play and fly kites. And then here's some of the fountains here in Chicago. We have the fountain with the face on it. This is in Millennium Park, right? And then this one is Buckingham Fountain. It's a really famous one too. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Good afternoon, gorillas. Isn't it fun to visit the zoo? Here's the gorillas at the zoo. Maybe Brookfield Zoo? Though they're not outside of Brookfield. But you got maybe a yak over here or something, right? And a giraffe. Cool. Let's see what else. Good afternoon, sharks, fish, turtles, and mammals at the aquarium. Ooh, I love the aquarium. I can't wait to take Daenerys there. I think she'll love all the pretty, colorful fish. Yeah. And they have a dolphin show. That's fun. Wow! Look at those dinosaur bones at the Field Museum of Natural History. Sue the dinosaur. Choo-choo! There goes the model trains at the Museum of Science and Industry. That's really cool. There's a giant city, model city, and all these model trains in there. And lots of other cool things, like an actual submarine. You can go inside of it. It's nice to see you, art. Some of the famous art from the city. I can't remember what this one's called. I'm gonna be bothered by that for the rest of the night. But this one is really pretty. Okay. It says, hello, historic water tower on the Magnificent Mile. So on Michigan Avenue, near the northernmost end, is the water tower. Yeah, it's one of those original buildings here in the city. Did you notice something? So not only do they have a Magnificent Mile bag right here, okay, because Michigan Avenue is a mile long. It's got all those cool shops. But someone is reading this book inside the book. Whoa. That's crazy. Let's keep going. If I can turn the page. Good luck, Chicago sports teams. You can do it! It looks like we have the Bulls, it tells us right here. The Sky, the Bulls, the Bears, the Fire, right? The Cubs, the White Sox, and the Blackhawks, and all the other teams too. We're missing the Red Stars, right? Who else are we missing? I can't think of off the top of my head, but it looks like we have a good amount. Yeah, too bad we don't have the Red Stars. Just listen to those blues and jazz musicians. So Chicago is pretty famous for blues and jazz. Good evening, stargazers at the planetarium. Have you ever wished upon a star? So there's the very famous planetarium building. Yeah, it's really cool. It looks cold out tonight, right? When all these, are all wearing their scarves and hats and earmuffs. And you can see stars here. Big Dipper, the Little Dipper. Those are constellations, right? Yeah, we learned about those. Good night, Chicago. Sleep tight. Thank you for sharing a wonderful day. There's all the houses and so on in Chicago. And everyone getting ready for bed. And then you see our friends that were from the front looking in their window now instead of out. And you can see them all snug in bed going to sleep. So that's Good Night Chicago. And here you can see, remember we talked about the Hancock, here's the Sears Tower and so on over there, right? Lots of cool places in Chicago to go see. Maybe, unfortunately, not this time of year, but who knows what can happen later, and the rest of the time you're with us here in Chicago. I've been here a long time. I've been to almost all these places, except for that Ferris wheel. Mr. Koscielny, really. Oh well, maybe I'll take Daenerys. That'll be fun. Until next time, have a great night.